Thank you so much. Give it up for Andrew Fegis, everybody.
I really like this song.
And we go back to where we moved out to the place all the races.
Okay, cut it, Bob. Holy shit, Abilene, Texas! This mic stand that I bought from Record Guys is not going to survive the show, so I'm just going to put this over here. Thanks, Record Guys. My name is Andrew Fegis. Yes, that's right. You know me from the internet, because my initials are AF. So like anytime you see somebody post something, oh, this is dope, AF, thank you. I mean, it's either me or Aretha Franklin that you're tagging, and I mean, I respect that, but she's dead, so it's got to be me. I do have business cards that say DJ Glitterbeard. I don't know if you noticed the sparkly beard. A lot of people walk around like their shit doesn't stink, but I know mine sparkles. I mean, I will DJ. I'm not a DJ. That's like literally the first joke. It's the card. A person said, hey, can you perform my wedding? And I'm like, I mean, I'll marry you. It's a really weird proposal. I guess I could come drop some beats, but I bet the bride will be mad if her dress gets all red. I'm not going to clean them up either, because you will notice that custodian is nowhere on my business card. I actually work in a call center. Max talked about it earlier. It's just so, rewarding? You know, sometimes I just love my job a bit too much, you know? Like every time I get a guy who tells me, you know, at the end of every phone call, they want us to ask, hey, is there anything else that I can do to help you? There's always one motherfucker who's like, yeah, I'd like $1 million. I just spent 45 fucking minutes on the phone with you because you didn't know that there was a difference between the shift key and the caps lock. And you want me to just fucking give you untold sums of cash that I happen to have squirreled away from my job at the goddamn call center. Or, oh yeah, I'd like the winning lottery numbers. I have the sight. You're right. And I am so good at being a psychic, predicting the future, that I didn't know to wait 30 more fucking seconds before hitting the answer phone button to never talk to you. And I'm willing to give you half of my winnings, because obviously if I have the winning lottery numbers, I'm buying a fucking ticket. Oh, man. This has grown so goddamn much in Abilene, Texas over the last 2 years, and I have no idea what to do. I have actually shrank over the last 2 years. I got diagnosed with congestive heart failure. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's how I felt. My doctor told me, hey, guess what? Taco Bell is killing you. Whiskey is killing you. Yeah. Macaroni and cheese is killing you. Adding andouille sausage to it is killing you faster. Did you know that Kraft Premium Macaroni and Cheese has 480 milligrams of sodium in one serving? Did you know there's more than one serving in the box? God damn. There's 4. I was literally eating more than my daily allowance of sodium before adding the pound of andouille sausage. Oh, but like, when my doctor was telling me all these things, so I did. I cut a lot of shit out of my life. I lost 90 fucking pounds. You clap, but that's like a 4th grader, right? Some of you are like, that's a fat 4th grader. And it's kind of weird that you're fat shaming an imaginary child right now. Like, come on, it's 2020. Don't fucking fat shame people. But no, I mean, like, had I lost a fourth grader, hefty or otherwise, like at the airport, I'm the reason you're not flying, so I don't know why you applaud. Like, if I'd lost him at the mall, like now you're linking hands with a random stranger walking through the woods looking for a body. Yeah. Wow is right. Yeah, so think about that the next time you clap when I talk about how much weight I lost. I've actually had to buy all new clothes. I bought all new clothes for the show. Yeah. This shirt was like $35, and the only thing I could think is that it was 7 fucking trips to Taco Bell. These pants, they were $60. Oh! Party foul. It's a Gallagher show now, guys. These pants were $60, so that's 12 trips to Taco Bell. I just can't help but think that had I just made 12 trips to Taco Bell, I wouldn't even need these fucking pants. Because I'd have had 12 cheesy gordita crunches. And I'd also be happy. I bought this hat online. There was a better hat. It was $140 though. Yeah, that's 28 trips to Taco Bell. I mean, I could buy that hat or I could have the best February of my life, and according to my doctor, I shouldn't have had that February. But no, I mean, I bought this hat instead. It was regularly priced at 12 trips to Taco Bell. I used a coupon at checkout, though, that gave me 10 trips to Taco Bell off all orders of 40 or more trips to Taco Bell. People talk shit about Taco Bell, and I just don't get it, man. I fucking love that shit. You know how many Michelin stars Taco Bell has? None. Do you know how many Michelin stars Taco Bell deserves? Every star in the universe. Because, I mean, if the cheesy gordita crunch isn't the pinnacle of culinary achievement, then I don't know what is. They've got this, like, ranch sauce on it that I'm sure is made with, like, unicorn tears in the souls of your enemies. It's just so goddamn delicious. I just love it so much. And some guys come up to me and they're like, Drew, Taco Bell don't deserve no Michelin star. And I'm like, fuck you. Because I know for a fact there's a Taco Bell in your head that's worth 2. Because you said, I don't want to go to that one, I want to go to the good one. 2 Michelin stars is just worth a detour. You know, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to the one on Pine. I'm going to go to the one on South 14th that's new and delicious. I want to go on Pine because those beans are all dry and gross. 14th gives me the red sauce that I love. So a lot of another comic said, hey, man, it's a pretty local joke. If you go to another town, you're going to have to learn what their Taco Bells are. And I'm like, how is that punishment? So what you're telling me is that every time I have a show in another city, I have to go to at least 2 Taco Bells so that I'm prepared to tell my joke as to which one's better? I will pay Michelin so much money just to let me write for their fucking magazine so that I can go from Taco Bell to Taco Bell around the country. I don't care how many goddamn tires I have to put on my car. I will write for Michelin. I don't give a shit. I mean, a lot of people, they talk about Taco Bell because they shit on Taco Bell because Taco Bell gives them the shits. Quit getting sour cream. You know what sour cream is? That's cream that has soured. It says it has gone bad right fucking there. And yet you guys just lap that shit up. Yeah, no wonder you're not lactose intolerant. You're intolerant to bad lactose. Just stop it. God damn. Oh man. I honestly came on stage not knowing which jokes I was gonna do, so I'm really glad I did that one. I was across the street from my call center job. There were a couple of people standing in line behind me, and they were talking about the CBD oil that gets sold at the gas store now. Yeah, and I say gas store because it's more convenient for me, so it's just less syllables. Granted, I have to explain that I say gas store instead of gas station or convenience store, so I really don't don't save any time because I have to keep explaining. Anyways, I was like at the fucking gas store. All right. I was at the Stripes, okay? Is that better? I was at the Stripes, and they were talking about the CBD oil, and one of the girls looks at the other one and says, "Does it get you high, though?" I just turned back around, and I was like, I know, right? Why don't they just start selling, legalized heroin already? I mean, okay, like, if you think about the legality of heroin vis-a-vis whether or not I'm going to do it, it's not that high on the checklist. Question one, whenever somebody's giving me heroin, do I want to die the first time I do heroin? Probably not. Would I be okay with it, though? I work at a call center. So let's just keep going down the list. Will I be able to find a vein? Because, like, the phlebotomist never can. Like, ever. I'm like, so do I want to do heroin in the back of my hand the first time I do heroin? Probably not. You know, do I even have a spoon? Like, can I even do this heroin? Like, I mean, I got a lighter. Obviously, I'm a smoker. So, I mean, I could cook the heroin if there is a spoon. I don't have any needles, though. They probably got needles, right? They're heroin. They're giving me heroin. They better have a needle, right? Shit, are you a cop? But it's like really, it's like, that's like seventh. That's like seventh on the list. So I obviously don't care about the legality of heroin. I just can't get out of my own head. I mean, then like after that, I'm like, oh, they're like, no, I'm not a cop. Cool. Do I want to be a junkie? No, probably not. Would I be okay with it, though? I mean, I hear heroin's amazing. So, I mean, maybe. Who knows? We'll find out later. All right, so since everybody's been laughing and agreeing with me, you want to buy this heroin or not? Wait, shit, are you a cop? Oh, I didn't know what else to do after the heroin. See, that heroin joke usually kills. Thank you. Yeah, like whenever I was going through the spiel at the gas store because it actually happened, the horrified looks from those women, they were like, we work with him. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I don't know that I could ever do illicit drugs though. I mean, everybody has that buddy that like fell into a swimming pool with a sheet of acid on his stomach, and now he's at the state school, thinks he's a glass of orange juice, and he's like, I gotta sleep standing up because I can't spill. I'm a glass of orange juice. And I mean, like apparently everybody has that friend. Wow. I mean, have y'all ever had the flu though? It's basically the same thing. Max, earlier this year, he got the flu. And I was like, bro, why didn't you get a flu shot? And he said, I did. And I was like, oh, shit. So now you have the flu and autism. She didn't like that joke. I knew she was going to hate that joke. I said it anyway. Now, I got the flu one year. I got the flu and bronchitis at the same time, which led to some very interesting fever dreams. I had met up with a girl previous to getting the flu. I hadn't seen her since high school, and it was like a rekindling of old flames. It was amazing. And like, I called her, we got a date, we hooked up, and it was amazing. Because, okay, I don't know if you guys know this, like, do you know how a wizard makes sure that his robes aren't damp?
No, tell us.
He casts a dry spell, and he hit me with it about 5 years ago. So it had been a long time. Oh no! I hit the microphone cord. What happened?
In there.
Yeah! Alright, so we're gonna pretend, I'm gonna yell a lot louder about this story about the fever, the flu that I had.
Yeah.
Maybe, no, nothing, okay. So I had the flu, right? And like, I still went out on the date because why not? You know? And like, we hooked up, and so it had been so long. So I call my friend, and I tell him about it, and he was like, really? How? Like what? How? Are you sure? I was like, yeah, man. So I start telling him details. Start telling him more and more details. And he's like, that's awesome. So I tell him more. And he's like, oh shit, thank you, Max. So I tell him more details, and he's like, okay. So I tell him even more details, and he's like, please stop. Like, you can stop. So I was about to tell him like the craziest shit. Like I was gonna tell him about like the tattoos that I saw and the things that I tasted. It was the shit. Get it? We're Stefan, right? So I was telling him, and that's when I realized that the date never happened. We never hooked up. It was all part of a fever dream from the flu. So I tell him, bro. I mean, I still told him all the cool shit. And then I was like, oh, and I just realized that none of that happened. And he was a good friend. He was like, oh, don't worry, buddy. It'll happen for you. I was like, thanks. So I was texting him later, like to apologize about the phone call. That's when I realized that I never even fucking called him. I was all part of the fever dream. Like I was so excited about the sex from the fever dream that I imagined bragging about it. So I text him, I'm like, bro, I thought that I had had sex and I called you and told you all about it, but I just realized that I never even called you. And he just said, fucking Drew. So I went to Facebook like any normal person would. And I started telling him about how I was texting my buddy about the sex that I didn't even have. And I'm telling a long story. I go to the same story because it was amazing. It was the best sex I had had in 5 years, and it was fake. Actually, I was married before that, so it was the best sex I had in at least 7 years. You know what? No, because we were married for 7 years, so it was the best sex that I had in like 10 years. So I'm on Facebook talking about the best sex I've had in my entire life. And then how it's all a fever dream, and then so was the phone call after. And that's when I realized that I never even texted him. So like the text to apologize about bragging was also part of the fever dream. I mean, I still hit post, obviously. Because I mean, you know, why wouldn't I? It's Facebook. So I go to bed because obviously I have the flu. I should not be in charge of my phone at this point. And I wake up and there's like 15 heart reacts. Like 7 wow reacts, like so many people commenting. They're like, wow, Drew, why would you even tell us that? I'm like, you know me, I just gotta keep it 100. And as I'm replying to that comment, I realized that I never even posted on Facebook. I mean, I understand the plot to the movie Inception now. Kinda, because it happened to me. But seriously, don't do drugs. Just don't get a flu shot. You'll be fine. Or heroin. Yeah, don't do heroin. That's the take home. That's the crux of this tonight. Let's see here. I've been doing comedy for a while now, like two years. And there was a time I was outside at a bar. I was just hanging out with my buddies, the ones that, you know, I texted about the sex. And a girl came up to me. And she's like, I'm having a conversation. My buddy, his girlfriend, at the table. We're just having a conversation, and she just comes up. She says, have you ever seen him do stand-up? He's hilarious. I'm like, hi, my name's Andrew. What's going on? And she's like, yeah, I know. I saw you do stand-up. Yeah. And so I sit her down at the table. We're having a good time, you know. And I'm like, hey, wait, I have a groupie. Like, that's new. Like, I mean, obviously I don't trust it, but I mean, I still went with it because, you know, it was going good. Half an hour conversation rolls by. She's laughing at everything I say. You know, she's just lapping it up. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. So my buddy from across the table texts me. He's like, you got this? And I was like, fuck yeah, I got this. Yeah. And so he's like, all right, well, we're going to go. So he and his girlfriend, they get up and they start walking away. Girl looks at me and she says, oh, where's she going? I think they're going back to her place to have sexual intercourse. Do you think they need help? I think they got it. So, could you ask? Fine. Pull my phone. Hey, Do you guys think you need help having sex? Oh shit, asking for a friend. He's like, no, I think I got it. You sure? And yeah, so that's when I realized that I was a Led Zeppelin t-shirt for the first time in my life. See, like, when she walked up to the table, she saw two people laughing at things that I said. So she was all like, oh, I've also laughed at things that he has said. That's my in. Kind of like when I was in high school, wearing a Led Zeppelin t-shirt. I didn't want to fuck Jimmy Page, okay? I didn't want to fuck Robert Plant, but I wanted to fuck girls who wanted to fuck Jimmy Page and Robert Plant. So, I wore my Led Zeppelin t-shirt, and that's the point when I realized that I was a Led Zeppelin t-shirt. Like, she didn't want to fuck me. She was like, oh, yeah, these people find him funny. I also find him funny. Give me that dick. Oh, only it wasn't the dick. It was her. So, obviously I didn't have a shot. She's like married now, I think, or engaged. We're friends on Facebook. I started accepting more and more friends on Facebook. Unless it's porn. Like, it's weird. Like, I can't afford, with doing this shit, doing this Key City comedy shit, can't afford to, like, tell no to people. So as long as you're not porn, I'm, like, accepting your friend request, and then I see something racist and I delete you. That's fine. I don't mind. But, like, a girl contacted me from Florida, literally today. She's like, hey, I heard you're the guy to talk to if I want to do stand-up comedy in Abilene, Texas. It's like, who the fuck is telling you that I want to talk to people? That's not the first time a guy from Spokane, Washington called me and asked me to do a fucking open mic, and I don't understand. I don't understand how I got popular. Like, only 7 people signed my yearbook, so 2 of them were my moms. My moms are here tonight, actually. Like, yeah, both of my moms in the crowd. I have a mom's plural tattoo, like in a heart. It's beautiful. I gave my mom away twice. Like, first on her wedding day, and then 15 years later when it was legal, I did it again on her anniversary. So that's kind of awesome. Love one. Yeah, I'm kind of emotional about it too. I'm emotional about all of this shit. I'm surprised I'm not just bawling my eyes out up here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't even know how long I've been on stage anymore. I think I have a couple more jokes, though. You guys ever play D&D? Yeah. You know how everybody in the room feels about the guy that says woo right there? Yeah, I can't believe that fucking nerd called himself out like that shit. God damn. I played D&D, obviously, a lot growing up. I played so much D&D that I honestly thought that Crown Royal was the world's largest manufacturer of dice bags. Because, like, I'd have a room with 7 fucking people, like, and all of us have a Crown Royal dice bag. I was excited because Crown Royal finally came out with a green dice bag when I was like 18. Like, finally my mom would quit stealing my fucking dice bag because it was purple. I didn't realize that our parents were all just fucking alcoholics because they raised an entire generation that played D&D. Play a bard. Yeah, you know how everybody felt about that guy back there? That's how that guy back there feels about bards. I actually played Liam Gallagher. I was a half-orc bard, barbarian, if you will. Somebody said, what do you even do as a bard? And I was like, mostly Oasis covers. Because it was Liam, it's like L-I''A'-M, then like Gallagher, Gall'Ag''Grrrr. I had a backstory where I had a half-sister named Sally. So every time somebody was like sending us on a mission, I'm like, oh, Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. People looking at me all pissed. I'm like, hey, don't look back in anger. But no, it was great. I mean, walking through a dungeon, and all the roads we had to walk were winding. Motherfucker pulls out a torch, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. Rogue's like, shut the fuck up, you're gonna get us killed. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Rogue's like, that's it. This fucking guy's the first one dead. I don't give a shit when the goblins attack, he's fucking dead. I walk up to the paladin, and I'm like, I said, maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Oh. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's my time. So, everybody, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it.